Here we go. StonePleaseAoE versus Mr. Yo. We've got Vikings for StonePlease. We got Franks for Yo. StonePlease did beat Dogao 3-1 heading into this, so he is performing better than expected. I would still say Yo is the favorite, but we've got our eyes peeled on Mr. StonePlease. We have our eyes peeled. That's right. Brief check of the corners. We got a little cliff corner. Interesting with the camels and the stone thing. That's fantastic. This corner is lumpy. It's okay, I guess. That one's all right, and this one sucks. So, Vikings against Franks. Old school matchup. Old school matchup. We haven't seen Franks all that often. We haven't actually seen a lot of scouts. It's been mostly infantry openings in King of the Desert, or like single range to potentially counter the infantry. Scouts have been far less frequent, but we should see scouts with Franks. And scouts are kind of like Mr. Yo's thing, right? He opens scouts, he goes into some skirms. Behind that, he gets to Castle Age, adds a couple TCs, then gets a sneaky siege workshop up, starts pressuring you, and then you're dead. When is the raffle drawing for the dishwasher giveaway? Well, I would like a dishwasher. Mine's been broken for quite a long time, and I just don't fix it because I can wash my own dishes, but I would like one again. That would be great. Did you leave her at the mall? No, I'm talking about a machine dishwasher. Thank you very much. It's offensive. Okay. Vikings have been more popular in Arabia. This Arabia, anyway. It's heavy infantry meta right now, so Vikings are great, and they have a fantastic eco behind it. So if you can hold your opponent in with like 4 militia into men-at-arms, and then you go into archers and you wall up, Viking, wheelbarrow, and handcart is still fantastic. A lot of times with Vikings, you just win the game before your late game tech tree comes into play. Right, like Vikings against Franks. Franks probably have the better late game than Vikings. With gunpowder and whatnot. But if Vikings can win in early Im, or if they can get a huge advantage in Feudal Age and then win in Castle Age, that won't matter. New Wikipedia upcoming matches overlay is horrible. I don't think it's horrible. It definitely takes getting used to. For a few days there, I was very confused on what was going on. So, early barracks from StonePlease. I wonder if he's going into the 2 militia up and then another 2 into men-at-arms, or if he's just going for the straight men-at-arms build. Unclear at the moment. He's still got 3 vills in the queue. Okay, so he's going 2 militia right now. Alright. So 2 militia, 2 more vills. Click up to Feudal Age. You see what you can find with your militia, and Yo's wood line is a little bit exposed if he doesn't wall back there. There is potential for Yo to block this off, but I don't think he's going to be doing it in time. And then once you've determined whether you can do more damage, or if you still have your 2 militia alive, you just add 2 more and then get the men-at-arms upgrade. And then into an archer range if you need it. It's highly unlikely that he's going to get enough damage to not need the range. And he actually might miss Yo by quite a bit here. Because Yo is unexpectedly over there. He might go over here. Now, if he finds the neutral golds here, then he'll turn away from that. He'll either try and go down here, or he'll turn this way. Excuse me. But I think he's going to find the secondary gold, unfortunately. And that might push him more this way. Let's see. No. He's going over here. So he has got a spidey senses, dude. He knows. And he can see the house now. Fortunate for StonePlease. Very, very fortunate.
Bless you, MBL sneeze.
He comes back this way, though. So he sees the house, And then he wants to loop all the way around. Why? I guess he's assuming the TC is right here because the house is there. Huh. I guess it makes sense. If you have these 2 militia, you want to add 2 more. Go for men-at-arms anyway. Might as well keep these alive. But still, the militia aren't really accomplishing what he needs them to accomplish early. They're not delaying Yo at all. With Franks, Yo researches wheelbarrow at 23 minutes and 49 seconds on average in 1v1. So that's basically like a couple minutes after he gets the castle then. No, we already have a Gamba tree. You can't get multiple Gambas. Archery range for StonePlease. I like the walls. His gold is a little bit exposed over here, but these walls are going to keep him safe from the scouts. He assumes the scouts are going to be the opening for Yo. I hate the fact that he's ungarrisoned these here. And that he's pulled these back. Like, there's not a lot of value here from these men-at-arms now that they're not in the right position. He'll come forward, but Yo will have a range shortly. And Yo will be tracking all of this stuff. So you lose out all the positioning advantage that you normally have with men-at-arms. You know, forcing your opponent to hold the scouts at home. You lose out in a lot of the timing there, too. And I really don't like the lack of initiative from StonePlease. Also feels like he needs a spearman with this army forward. Laudanum, thank you for the 51 months. Just a lack of aggressiveness overall. And generally, Yo just needs time to cook, right? Yo isn't one of those super aggressive feudal players. He's a Castle Age guy. He's a late game guy. And with Franks, the extra HP is just going to easily overwhelm this army. He doesn't even lose a unit. He loses 1 scout. That's it. So now StonePlease is left stuck in his base for all of eternity through the feudal age. And Yo can decide whether he actually wants to add an archer range. I think he will be forced to. Because he wants some skirms. But still, a really good start for Yo. Wheelbarrow is in, of course, for StonePlease. But Mr. Yo got the farming upgrade for free. He got the wood upgrade faster than him. His base is basically locked down at the moment. And there's no men-at-arms to batter through the walls. So StonePlease is in trouble. Also, I love the fact that Yo is walling out towards this wood line. If he needs to abandon this one, because there's range units there, he can come out to this one. Good walls from StonePlease over here. Scouts can't get in until there's range units, and that's going to be a very long time. So the status quo will continue here. Wheelbarrow for one, farm upgrade for the other. And I think slightly more idle time for StonePlease. Yeah, slightly more idle eco for him. Can we zoom out some more? I like me some Sentinel-2 satellite view. Yo sniped a bill. Oh my god, he sniped it on the farms. This farmer right there, that's a great snipe from Mr. Yo. Finding value where there shouldn't be any. So I wasn't even looking over there. I didn't think he would get any vills. That's really, really solid for him. Although he is housed at the moment, briefly. Blacksmith now coming up for StonePlease. He's got to bring some archers back to try and deal with these scouts. The scouts are weak. There's no spearmen there, but they lost HP before. And the army is coming forward from Yo. Because he sent the archers back, or I guess he lost this army forward. Yeah, he took a fight and lost the army forward. The skirmishers are free to come over to this side. Feels like a really rough position for StonePlease now. I mean, he's going to have the armor and fletching on the skirms. The archers can't really deal with that. Basically just has the scout, and then if he goes skirms himself, there's scouts there for Mr. Yo. So it's a tower forced out from StonePlease. It's a really unfortunate tower. He can only build it with 2 vills at a time. And it kind of blocks off his gold as well. So he's going to need another mining camp somewhere over there if he wants to saturate this. It does keep him safe, though. And StonePlease has decent economy at the moment. In order to hit that really good castle each time, he feels like he needs a market. Because 4 vills aren't going to bring that gold in fast enough, especially if he wants to keep making archers. Or get fletching, for that matter. But at least he's alive. What's up, Grizzly? Vegan, thank you for the 13 months. London, thank you. 51. Castle Age on the way for StonePlease. So he did stall out archer production. He is going for another mining camp over here. He didn't get fletching yet. He's just trying to survive. But this is what Yo does. If you can't get that pressure on him early and hold it forward with Vikings, I don't think you're ever going to find success. Not in this Civ matchup. The extra HP on the Frank Scouts just means that they can take the early fights against the Men-at-Arms way more effectively. And I think you just have to, like, you have to have the Men-at-Arms attacking something when you hit Feudal Age. That's a good point. Thank you, Best Little Sub, for the 34 months. That's an excellent point you've just made there. And you needed a spear with that army, for sure, yeah. Like, even one spear with those 4 men-at-arms, and then Yo's like, okay, I don't know if I can engage against this. And if he does, he probably only has 1 scout left by the end of it. You don't have this pressure. Castle Age is on the way for Yo. It's still faster for StonePlease. He's trying to sneak out, but Yo's like, dude, I've been dealing with this for years. He sends 1 skirm over there because he knows. If you're playing Vikings in this situation, you want to delete a wall, you want to sneak out, and now Yo's tracking this army all the way back. He's got 2 stables up, some more skirms coming out, just to delay a little bit. StonePlease is going into a stable of his own, too, so he probably wants some knights here. And the archers are going to make their way over to the woodline. Now, there is potential for damage here. Yo has walled off on this side, and it's a very nice wall here. He can go to another woodline, but he hasn't yet. Might be waiting to Castle Age to make some TCs. I don't think there's an overchop yet. And he pulls away just on time. Wonderful base layout for Mr. Yo. Bodkin Arrow coming in. Knights coming in. I don't think he needs Elite Skirm, but he's going to get it anyway. Feels like a situation where with 2 or 3 knights and just skirmishers, you can clear up this entire army. But Elite Skirm is going to be valuable over time. You just have to wait 30 seconds for it to come in. +2 armor. Very typical of Mr. Yo. A lot of people wait until they have 20, 30 knights, whatever, to go +2 armor. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. Because it makes the fights with the knights so much easier. A lot less micro, a lot less thought put in when you engage. He does take a fight before he gets it, though. As he sees a good opportunity to jump, StonePlease trying to get some value from this. Elite Skirm is in. Some knights are going to go down. That was some decent micro there to dodge some of the skirmisher shots. He's also got a knight of his own, and he's cleared the knights from Mr. Yo as +2 armor just comes in, but the entire army is going to be dead. I think that's auto scout. That should be auto scout. Yo is also not afraid to use auto scout, and you can see, I mean, it works, dude. That's crazy. Anything to make his life easier, Yo is a fan. 100%. Except for the outrageous mods that he uses. Those definitely don't make the game easier.
Ayo.
Oh, I thought that was a hole. Yo thought that was a hole. It was just an overchop, almost. This villager's about to die. Yep. One more villager kill. And husbandry coming in. What mods does he use? He just uses a bunch of weird, like, graphical mods. Like, really weird. Like, NAC the one year he had polar bear knights. Like his trebuchets look weird. His Hufnitsa look freaking weird. His monks with relics were gigantic. Like there's just so much. We couldn't even use. We had like the POV cameras for a long time at NAC, and then every time we would switch over to like Mysterio's POV, it just looked so ridiculous. It didn't look like the game. Boars were Minecraft pigs. Yeah. Okay, so Yo almost has 100% exploration. He's attacking this tower. That's the only gold that StonePlease has access to right now. Another tower not walled in. Crazy. It was walled in. I mean, you don't want to wall this one in, right? Because it's laming your gold. The more you wall it in, the less gold you can take. That's why he deleted the wall in front of it initially. GG. The reason I love watching Mr. Yo, especially on Arabia, is that he does all the little things and it doesn't require like a ton of micro or a ton of effort or anything. He's just, in my opinion, he's one of the best fundamental Age of Empires 2 players. And if you make mistakes like StonePlease did and give up your pressure, your men-at-arms army early, you're just never recovering. You're just never recovering. Yo's keyboard is also wild. Yeah, Yo's keyboard also weighs like 30 pounds, dude. That is like the most well-built keyboard I've ever seen. It's like a blacksmith forged it. So that one was not very close. StonePlease's EAPM is also one of the highest in the game. He's like right up there with El Matador. But you can see, like, is there a need for 441 EAPM? What was going on here? 441 EAPM right here, guys. I don't know why. You do be clicking, yep. He's using your EAPM cheat. Hey, that's not a cheat, dude. I legitimately can average 1100 EAPM. Jabron Lames, thank you for the 45. All right, so Frank's win, Vikings loss. It also feels like StonePlease just didn't scout Yo fast enough, right? He sent the scout forward with his militia. If he had sent that scout forward 30 seconds earlier, now he was pushing deer, so maybe that's why he was delayed, but feels like there was a time window there for him to go for it and see where he could find damage and actually get the militia there early. Then came back without attacking anything, yeah. We've seen a lot of people like find value just even attacking houses, right? -2 armor in the Dark Age, forcing a repairer out. Seems like it's got plenty of value nowadays. We have the matchup. Magyars for Yo, Malay for StonePlease. Machuo. Learn to spell, Rob. Jeez. All right. Like I said, Mr. Yo playing as the Magyars. StonePlease playing as the Malay. Very nice base for StonePlease if he can wall this area off. Plenty of wood lines right up against the edge of the map. Could actually wall himself into the corner. Great map for Mr. Yo. Wow. Like, StonePlease's map is fantastic. He's also got the corners, so maybe better long term. But, like, look at Yo's early map. You don't need stone in feudal age. You need wood, gold, and food. One wall here. One wall here. One wall here. And everything is secure. You've got two separate woodline options. You've got the gold in the back. You've got the berries here. Now, does Yo really want a defensive map with this Civ matchup? Maybe not. But, I mean, he's always the guy that's not trying to win in feudal age. He's trying to win in castle age. He's trying to win in imp. And Magyars definitely win in imp. And I think they might have a better castle age, provided the Malay don't have a significant advantage getting there. So Yo might not be against full walling and then going late and having a more defensive map. Yeah, it's an okay corner. That one's an interesting corner. I like it. The corners on this Arabia are pretty decent. That corner sucks. And that corner's okay. Also, this is a 7 relic variety of King of the Desert map generation, but all of the relics are near the Mr. Yo. We've got 5 relics closer to him. Shouldn't matter that much, as 3 of them are still in the middle, so kind of close to StonePlease. And then we have one over here and one over here. So I'm assuming it's going to be Men-at-Arms again from StonePlease. Malay get the armor. Should be good. They get the timing as well to feudal age. However, Yo can just play scouts again, and his scouts get forging. And we'll see if he can counter that Men-at-Arms play. People have been going archers to counter Men-at-Arms, and so far, with the timings that people can get on these builds, with infantry and archers, it feels like it just hasn't worked, right? Like Daniel, that entire set yesterday against Barrels. Like, the archers barely worked. He would get up at a pretty good time every single game with like 3/4 of his base walled with an archer range up, and it just didn't feel like it really worked against the Men-at-Arms. So maybe scouts is the play. Like scouts, and you try and take a fight against them before that spearman got forward. I don't know. You can go up a little bit faster if you're going on to scouts, and you just hard commit to them as well. You have a starting scout to add to the equation. I mean, he did full wall, to be fair. That is true. Need to be 18 pop with no walls? Yeah. Archer's 18 pop, no walls, maybe. But then you get... The problem with that, though, he was probably afraid of the 2 militia coming in early. If he doesn't full wall, right? Alright, so militia coming out. 2 militia. This Mouflon is trolling the shit out of StonePlease. Might want to shoot this once with the villager. Nope, he's just going to go for it. Does he know where his opponent is? Nope, no idea. And now he heads a gate. Feudal Age is on the way for Yo. Once again, no scouting for StonePlease. He's just going to guess. We'll see if he gets lucky again. If he sees this gold, he should go this way. There's a chance Yo could be over here, but he's more likely to be over here. And Yo is walling up the wood line. Because he knows infantry is on the way. He's up against melee. It is this meta. He actually went up with no loom. That's crazy, dude. If you know there's like a 2 militia drush coming in, you go up with no loom. That's crazy. Even going for the walls. I guess he just knows that like StonePlease isn't going to scout early. These guys just aren't scouting early. He can't come forward and potentially be annoying with the scout. Just got to get up as quickly as you can, and that means no loom. Scout now coming forward from Mr. Yo, and he's got really good idea of what StonePlease's map looks like. He can see the gold, he can see the wall at the front, he knows the wood line is over here, he sees the berries. What's your future prediction 10 seconds from now? StonePlease will add 2 more militia and go men-at-arms. And then he'll bring this army back to meet up with his other men-at-arms. And then he'll try and go forward. No, he's making a spearman. He's learning. We're learning on the fly. I like this. It's like a velociraptor in Jurassic Park. Hello, Chemical, by the way. All right. So we got some scouts here from Yo. Very secure back here. Men-at-arms upgrade. Can't be afforded yet. There is more villagers here for StonePlease, so he's got a better eco than Mr. Yo, but a little bit strained. Going to militia and then into such a fast uptime, he just doesn't have the resources he needs right now. To go for that archer range, to go for men-at-arms, archer production, all of that at the same time. It's really, really difficult. Nice job getting the walls down. Perfectly on time, too. Hopefully, he can get them down over here. The scouts are coming in. StonePlease gets the houses up. That's sick. Mr. Yo's going to go attack those, but StonePlease is fully walled here. 2 wood lines to go to. Access to the gold as well. And now the archers are going to come forward and help out this army. So this army should be able to come forward here. Whether it's actually going to do damage against Mr. Yo is a question. Archer range coming up for Mr. Yo. It's a good timing, but there is a window here for StonePlease. If he can get over here, he needs to attack over here. He's probably going to loop around this way because, you know, he's going to look for a wall at the back or something to attack. But Yo isn't going to be on gold. Like, Yo open scouts. He's probably going to be on skirms, right? And you know the wood line is over here. Well, you can assume because of the wall. I think attacking from this angle just is a mistake. Another spearman coming forward. It's only 1 archer in this group. Multiple skirms coming up from Mr. Yo. StonePlease will find his way to this back wood line. Scouts are still working away, and the archers aren't attacking them. So blacksmith needs to go up for StonePlease. Yo just massing his scouts. That army's not really a threat, and now that army is leaving. Why? And wow, Mr. Yo is going old school here. He's going tower scouts with a couple skirmishers because he knows this army isn't going to attack him at home. He'll head out to the stone, and StonePlease is playing so passive here that Yo is like, okay, I can go to the stone. I can secure this. And it'll be fine. He sees the full walls from the melee player, and he's going to go for a tower forward. Now, StonePlease's eco is looking really solid right now. Wheelbarrow is coming in. 37 vills for him, 31 for Mr. Yo at the moment. But Yo just got wheelbarrow. I don't think he's seen the tower from StonePlease. He sees it now. He deletes that. And he's going to put his tower just within range of the gold and at a position where he can pressure the walls. And it can still be attacked by that tower. But Yo doesn't care. All of this army came back from StonePlease. Men-at-Arms is now coming in. What? Now, StonePlease has archers to garrison in this tower, so it's an advantage for him on these tower wars. But the gold is being harassed. Those villagers can no longer take that. He does have enough to go up to Castle Age, so he might want to pull the villagers away. And Men-at-Arms has been canceled. So maybe a misclick there from StonePlease. He'll come out here. He'll build the gates to try and protect himself. Tower's still working away from Mr. Yo. His house, so he's going to pull these villagers off. But he does have 3 villagers on stone currently, so he can repair that for quite a while. The stone is almost completely cut off here from StonePlease. It is completely cut off from him. Now we see the origins of his name. And he's going to run out of stone really quick. He doesn't have a market. He doesn't have a market. So he's going to run out of stone. His tower is going to take damage. He can't repair it. But he's on the way to Castle Age. And he's only 30 seconds away. Mr. Yo is just now going to gold as well. He's beginning to wall up here while he has time. He probably knows that this push is going to fail from him once his opponent gets to Castle Age and gets some units out. But he does kill the barracks. He does snipe the barracks from StonePlease. And he's just going for another tower behind this. Interesting. Still within range of this. How is that within range? That is like this. That's super fletching, bro. That's super fletching there. That doesn't feel like that should be in range. And with Bodkin, might even be able to range the repair villagers. Armor on the way for Yo. He cancels it. He clicks up to Castle Age. Castle Age is in. For StonePlease, there's the university behind now. Early university. Yo's got to be careful with these forward villagers. A little bit sloppy there. Uncharacteristic of Yo. Nice snipe from StonePlease. And a good defense at the front, too. He did lose the barracks, but the gate and the stone wall behind was fantastic. He still has a significant lead in terms of economy. He has 6 villagers ahead at the moment. A little bit more idle time from him. And Yo's still holding pressure forward, but he's alive. Ballistics is going to come in. I still favor Yo's position. Just because StonePlease has no... Like, he has no momentum. He has no map control, nothing. And Yo is going to be in Castle Age in about a minute. Also, his wood line is cut off here. His gold is still cut off. He has no stone to repair the tower. He's forced to go into a market now to buy stone. But he's alive and he's got ballistics. And here we go. Finally. Maybe some damage to be done. Yo is on the stone here. Yo's gold is still exposed. He'll likely go for a TC on this gold. And I don't think StonePlease is going to be there in time, but this is something. This is good. If Yo decides to invest into aggression and get his upgrades rather than going for that TC right away, then he's going to get punished hardcore. If he doesn't go for the TC now, he's going to get super punished. This could be the opening for StonePlease. And it's too late to go for the TC. This is sick from StonePlease. This is really, really good. This is really devastating for Mr. Yo. When does he see this? When does he see this? Ballistics is in for StonePlease. He hides the scout. He comes in with the crossbows. Oh, that's so sick. What a good attack from him. What a good attack. Yo pulls the villagers away. StonePlease. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Only 4. Felt like it probably should have been more if he was attacking from the rip, but that's still a really good raid. Really, really good raid. Now he's 15 villagers ahead. As Yo goes out for the gold. No +2 armor this time for Mr. Yo. He's still pressuring over here. He kind of wants those skirmishers back. But he feels like he needs to hold the pressure forward and maybe go after the gold. There is a couple elephants as well from StonePlease, and they're heading forward. Man, I thought Yo would go for that second town center. Really did. If he had gone for that right as he hit Castle Age, I think StonePlease arrives, finds it, and then has to retreat. It's a difficult situation for Mr. Yo against an elephant, the spearman with +2 armor, the crossbows as well, and he doesn't have ballistics. Really, really tough spot for him. Excellent economy for StonePlease. Let's see how Yo can recover from this. Yo is also going to be found on this gold. StonePlease scouting really well. And he's going to find the villagers, and the villagers are completely out of position. Mr. Yo is going to have to hope that he can surround these crossbows somehow and get some kills here. He's going to have to run with the villagers. He does have wheelbarrows, so it's going to be fast. But he's going to have to run towards StonePlease's base and towards the skirmishers that are forward here. He has found some villagers from StonePlease and some crossbows he can pick off, but the crossbows are chasing after the vills, and this is desperation time for Mr. Yo. Monastery now coming up for Yo. This game's looking really good for StonePlease. Sneaking the crossbows out got so much value for him. Yo's gonna come back. Now, StonePlease has to make sure he doesn't lose this army. Yo can still come back from this. If he holds the pressure forward. If he keeps you away from his base, he can still recover this game, but if you keep these alive, if you keep Yo running around back here and his army away from your economy, you should be fine. You can take advantage of this massive villager lead that you have. So don't take a fight with these. Just keep running around. Keep the skirmishers busy. Try and take advantage of the fact you have ballistics. I don't think this fight is really worth it here. But maybe it's just delaying him until the elephants arrive. All right, Yo. How do we get back on this one? Nice cheeky tower attempt here from Yo. He'll go for the forward market to assert dominance, although there's not much dominance in this game right now. As StonePlease has 13 on stone, potentially thinking about a castle. And now he's pressuring over here. There is a tower there from Yo, but with the crossbows with ballistics and the elephants, oh boy. And still no protection on the gold. Another villager dies from Yo. Still no protection on the gold. Still no +2 armor for these knights. Ballistics on the crossbows. 2 more villagers killed. Skirmishers are coming in. The knights are going to try and kill the crossbows. The skirms are going to manage to get some good value against those. But the elephants will deal some really good damage against those knights. Yo will finally get rid of these crossbows. Finally. But he loses everything to do it. And now StonePlease will send more elephants forward, and he can almost go for a forward castle. If he gets a castle right here, it's chalked. It's over completely. I don't even know if he needs it, because he's so far ahead at the moment. But it might be a nice little emphatic castle there from him. Villagers making a siege workshop forward. The elephant is there. That tower is not going to kill that elephant. StonePlease might get some serious value from these. And Yo's going to have to figure out a way to defend this siege workshop. There'll have to be more than that tower. Elephant's still coming out from StonePlease. Mr. Yo is going to keep gaming. But it's getting less and less likely with every second that he'll win this game. This should be a good start to the set for StonePlease. Man, Yo not protecting that gold. Oh, boy. If he had just gone for a town center there right away, this would have been a completely different game. Completely different. Then it's just Skirm versus Crossbow in the middle. They're dancing around. The elephants, you don't feel too threatened by them. Ho, 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 ho. 14 villagers coming forward. Ballistics is on the way for Yo. I like the aggressiveness, but I also don't like this because it provides Yo with a way back into the game. If he manages to deny this castle, Yo can potentially get back into this game. With those villager kills and all the time and resources wasted on these. Monk's now converting elephants. He's got 2 more targeted for conversion here. The crossbows are getting sniped down by the skirmishers. The villagers are YOLOing the monks. and luckily the castle wasn't even put down. As Yo tries to save these villagers with some quick walls. That's not going to happen, so he loses some along the way. But StonePlease loses, what, 14 vills? Trying to come forward? And Yo's got some elephants for an army. So that'll keep Yo in the game for a couple more minutes at least. And he's forced to go for a castle back here defensively. Farming forward as well is interesting. Plenty of space back here. But with the castle to defend, it's fine. He's only building that with 1 vill. Oh no. Oh, guys, I can see the pathway back in for Yo. Come on, StonePlease! We need more urgency, brother! We need a little bit more urgency on these. Yo has the score lead. You're right. He might be panicking because of that score lead. The knights are coming in. Still no +2 armor, but more villager kills. We're about to be even on villager kills. Actually, no. Yo is ahead on villager kills, which is remarkable. And a second town center is now coming up from Yo. It is still a 16 villager lead. Or no. 26 villager lead. Holy cow. 26 villager lead. So it's still amazing. And devotion is coming in, +2 armor coming in, 12 knights. There's potential for huge raids if he gets in. And Yo is the type of player to dive in. Horse collar was missing this whole time. Other than that, the eco upgrades were pretty good for StonePlease. He's gonna come in here. Yo got devotion, so that monk's dead. He won't get a conversion. StonePlease trying to wall up. He's trying to quick wall. He doesn't quite get the quick walls. That's gonna be another couple villagers dead. And this is what Yo does. He's gonna slowly raid you. StonePlease needs to lock it down, maybe get some more aggression against Yo. The elephants long-term are really not the play that you want here against Magyars. You definitely want a big crossbow mass. And then you go up to Imp. And you have something you can actually transition into effectively. The elephants are not going to be super effective here. And Yo can just convert them, right? And he has been. Is that open? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, he noticed. He noticed. More knights coming in this way. More villager kills for Mr. Yo. 30 villagers behind still. Elephants are pushing forward here. They have crossbows to support. But he's going to be very busy at the back, and these knights are raiding. These knights are raiding so hard. 13 villager kills on those knights. Can Yo deal with this army is the question. The skirmishers are chasing after the crossbows. He does have ballistics now. Conversions are coming in on the elephants. They are finding some value. The knights are coming back, though, and they're going after the crossbows. Yo does have that +2 armor now. Focusing on military. He's still raiding at the back here, but StonePlease is kind of gearing up for Imp. He doesn't have any gold. He's not on gold here. He's idled. And the crossbows are dying. And that means that the knights can just run away from the elephants. There's nothing to snipe the monks. And the knights can come forward for more raids. Again, StonePlease trying to go for monks himself. More archer ranges coming up on this side. Yo pulls the knights away again. Eco Katie is 31 to 17. Yo has gathered 3 relics somehow. He has. I mean, we said 5 of them were closer to him, right? He might get 2 more. There's another one here. I mean, he can see the whole map. He could get that one. He could get that one. He could even get this one over here. And this. He could get all of them. Honestly. 73 vills for Yo. 92 vills for StonePlease. He is on the way up to Imp, though. More villagers dying. Yo is raiding StonePlease like crazy. And he just dives under TCs. As soon as the TC is full, there's no more villagers to hit. He pulls the knights away. He's going to kill some more villagers. Imagine if you're in StonePlease's position. You know your eco is still probably better, but like you're getting whittled down time and time again. And it's just every time you look over, there's more red dots in your eco. Killing everything. And now Yo goes for 3rd and 4th town center. Oh, man. Guys. I know Imp is good. But there's a legitimate chance. Yo now has 37 on food. $91 to 84 villagers. Handcart on the way. Heavy plow on the way for Mr. Yo. Imperial Age comes in. He's trying to get in over here. Bro, calm down. Humping horses over on that side. And StonePlease just can't get his push locked down. He's just really struggling to keep that crossbow mass alive and to get it upgraded. This is nice. Few Karambit raids over on the side. Yo's not noticing that. The resources for Mr. Yo, I mean, the eco overall is looking really solid now. He just needs to survive this first push, and he should be okay. 4 relics for Mr. Yo, a 5th one on the way. And that was the one that was forward here. What happened to this relic? Did StonePlease grab it? Yeah, he did. Okay, so he's going to have 1. Arbalest now coming in. Chemistry now coming in. Yo is about to click up to Imp. But he's forced to queue more units, so that takes gold away. He might want to sell his wood if he has a market. I don't even know if he has a market. Has he done this without a market? Insane. And StonePlease is coming over to this side. He wants to push that area. The market was forward. That's true. The market has been killed. That's right. We saw it earlier. It's a good point. It all started with the forward market, if you think about it. And now, because that market wasn't up, he couldn't sell the resources for the gold, and he couldn't click up to Imp. Now he's selling the res for the gold. He's going to click up to Imp. 99 villagers for him. If he can get this trap, he can stall out a lot of this pressure. The Arbalists themselves are a pain, but they're not super threatening. That's the MTC. Oh, boy. And here come more knights. Castle going up in defense from StonePlease. We got the Treb over here, protected by the Arbalists. Good quick walls here from StonePlease. That castle will go up, and Mr. Yo needs to back away. That's nice. He's locked it down. He's locked his base down. He's gone into the Arbalists. Yo, still has 5 relics, so getting cut off gold is not the worst thing in the world. He's found some stone over here. There's some neutral gold over there, but these 2 golds that are remaining near his base, both denied by StonePlease currently. God, the tenacity from Yo. He refuses to die. What does he do with these villagers over here? He chops himself a hole through the woodline and places a tower, and he starts chopping again. There's no such thing as an easy clear up on Mr. Yo. 6th relic for Mr. Yo. So all 7 relics have been collected. Another castle over on this side. Imperial Age is coming in. The elephants are coming in over here. Does Yo notice that in time? And what does he do to save the vills? I don't know. Light Cav on the way for Yo because he's out of gold. Corvinian army, let's go, dude. Oh, Imp! 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 Can he kill the Treb in time? He does! Oh my god, dude! One more shot. That TC is at 180 HP. Oh my god, so many chances. So many chances to just outright win the game here for StonePlease, but Yo is surviving. He's kind of walled himself into a death trap over here, so that TC is not going to go up. Forward Castle is in a really good position from StonePlease. Magyar Hussar, the coolest looking unit in the game. I love the fact that he's making these. However, he's going to lose his castles. If he loses his castles, if he doesn't snipe the siege here, he won't be able to produce Magyar Hussar. Let's see if he can repair the castle in time. Does Yo get this just on time? I don't think so. Castle goes down. So that's the timing that works out for StonePlease. $45 on food. Yo is now making light cap. He's still at 0 on gold right now. He's only got the relics. He does have 6 of them, though, so it's a decent amount of eco coming in from those. Elite Magyar Hussar coming in from Mr. Yo. That's really sick. And he's got some stone to repair this castle. Needs to repair this one as well. Needs to notice that it's being attacked quickly. He does not have masonry right now, but at least it's uphill hits this time. I love the gates and stuff from StonePlease. This is fantastic. He wants to prevent this cavalry from coming in and sniping his trebs. He's going for the full setup here. That is wonderful. If he can get the buildings built, but the villager had to walk all the way around, and here comes the cavalry. Can Mr. Yo snipe the siege? Yes. Can he kill the army? Probably not. He's just going to hard commit for this siege. Magyar Hussar do get a bonus against siege. He will take out one of the trebs, but can't quite take out the second one. So that's a big army loss for Yo. 99 villagers for him. Halb now coming in. 52 Arbalest for StonePlease, and I think StonePlease has locked it down. I think he has this. Yo is like doing everything he can to survive, and now he's going back out onto the gold. He's about to lose his relics soon if he's not careful. Let's see what he can do. More raid attempts at the back. This side of StonePlease's eco is really protected. This side is not really, if they get in there somehow. But Yo is hard to kill. He is extremely hard to kill, and he's going to find some free Treb snipes over on this side, over yonder. Good walls from StonePlease again. However, Treb snipes a bombard cannon. And Yo still trying to survive. He did get this town center up. He's going to snipe this Arbalest. Still at 135 pop. His opponent's at 200. Can Yo raid his way back into this game? He's done it once before. The wood line is expiring on the front side, which means StonePlease needs to loop around this way, which is exactly the position that Yo is going for these raids. He's going to lose 20, 30 villagers over there. It's just, can he ever stop this army? That's the question. The Malay don't need 127 villagers. Like, he can afford to lose 20 vills here. He's already got his army. Just needs eco so he can produce Halbs. That's it. Another castle back here from Yo. Constantly just moving to different sides of the map. When he gets pushed off of this side, he's going to move over to the left. Trying to snipe another bombard cannon. Doesn't get it. KD is now even. $125 vills still for StonePlease, and the relics have been ejected. Might be time to call it soon. We'll see. Hussar now on the way for Yo. He has lost his relics. And there's no raids going for Yo. And if StonePlease continue, like, I would love the corridor gaming, dude. I would love stone walls all the way up here and just set your trebs up on this hill. But he's going to go after this castle. Now, he needs to pull back the Arbalest to protect the trebs. Otherwise, Yo can snipe those. You don't want to give any free kills for Mr. Yo. You don't want to let him back into the game again. And the Arbalists are coming back. So one treb goes down, but that's it. Yo is still at 140 pop. He's getting the final armor upgrade for his skirms. And it's a forward castle from StonePlease. The last time he tried a forward castle, it did not work out for him at all. Arbalest kind of pulled away. Trebs are being sniped here. I don't think the castle can be denied. Yo really doesn't have any army production at all. He does escape with one relic. And that's it. I mean, a great recovery from StonePlease. Really great recovery. As soon as he got to Imp, he started to lock it down. This castle was fantastic. The walls around the siege were really great. He's stealing the relics now. This castle is amazing. It's so hard for Yo to push this back. So hard. But I mean, this has to get in your head if you're StonePlease. You're just like, God damn it, this is a best of 5. I gotta kill this guy 3 times? And he's this difficult to kill? $136 pop for Yo. Losing units over here. Getting pushed into the edge of the map. Still repairing the castle, but now out of stone and unable to snipe the siege. He is killing quite a few Arbalists here, so the Arbalist number is dropping, but it's 2,000 food in the bank for StonePlease. He's even getting guilds. Yo, it is time. Yep, good win for StonePlease. Good win for StonePlease. Oh, man. Oh, man. The fact that Yo even made that a game. Whew. Duddle Dave, thank you for the 6 months, dude. The fact he even made that a competition is crazy. I like StonePlease locking it down, though. This castle was great. This castle was fantastic as well as this one. This is like where... Well, it was his first castle, but like trying to go for that forward one doesn't really make sense when you're that far in front. And your opponent still has military there. Just go for this one. Then you put something like this. You protect the whole eco so Yo can't raid it. And then you go for the forward. We're getting a report in here from Jasar. He says, hello, just to inform you, I am sick and can't report from the humidity. Can't report from the humidity of the high air. My body is full of moistiness of the sickness. Thank you, Jasar. Hard-hitting, award-winning journalism coming from Jasar. Thank you. Our eye in the sky, our correspondent on the scene. Jasar, I have to ask, what did you think, what did you see from the air of that comeback? And StonePlease locking down the game. Cultivated. Thank you for the gifted sub to Jasar. Is this going to be an upset? I don't think so. We're getting a report from Jasar. He says pure game sense. Thank you, Jasar. I need a sound clip to don't let him get away with thank you. I need a sound clip to play when Jasar arrives. Like one of those news flashes. No. That was a good game. That was nice. I like that. I would have felt so bad for StonePlease if Yo had come back there. It would have been super impressive for Yo, but like, God, that would have been killer on the mental for StonePlease. Okay, Janosh, that's enough of that. No wordplay here. Okay, so as we saw from the Civ draft of StonePlease, he has a lot of infantry civs. And there's another one. Woo. So he'll probably go into the same thing, militia into men-at-arms. Barles did it every single game. StonePlease has done it every both games so far. And Yo is playing as Malians. So Yo can decide whether he wants to go into archers in defense or whether he wants to go into scouts again. Scouts have been working okay as an opening, to be honest. You have a story about household electronics you never use? I never use my blender. I never use my toaster. I have a blender and a toaster I never use. I'm pretty sure I have a George Foreman grill as well. In like a really back cupboard. That I never use. If you never use it, you could give it away. Nope. I'm sure if you gave the blender away to Powers Lab, he'd have a great story to tell. No. No, no. He'd just be super awkward about it. This is a nice lame from StonePlease. He came forward right away. Does he see the boar? He sees the boar, baby. Here we go, and he gets the downhill hits against it, and Yo is going to be lamed. Yo is going to be lamed, and Yo doesn't even know it. He had no idea where that boar was. I also love this. StonePlease is laming the boar in the correct fashion. And he's sending the villager forward already? Wow. So many players still do the fucking... I don't understand why. They still do the zigzag back and forth. Just use the stop command. Just use the stop command. It's so easy to lame a boar with the stop command. I guess he sent that villager forward because he was concerned Yo would be chasing after and he wanted to get the boar 100%. Since the introduction of Autoscout, the standard stop hotkey is overwritten with Autoscout. No, it's not. Well, maybe if you haven't changed the hotkey, but stop command still works with the hotkey. But you can set destination points in a zigzag and you don't have to spend all your time microing the scout on the lane. You spend way more time setting the destination points with the zigzag and there's more potential for it to fail. Stop command is just super easy. Especially if you're super early in the Dark Age, right? You can literally queue villagers and look at your economy and manage your economy while laming the boar without even looking at the boar. Yeah, the stop command goes over the auto scout command. Yeah, exactly. Either way. Corner check. Okay. Meh. Meh. So Yo is realizing that he's probably been lamed because he can't see the boar. And he can't find his other sheep. So how does Yo respond to this? He's pushed in some deer. He's going out to the gold early, which implies that he wants to go for an archer range. But he's really, really struggling on food at the moment. He's going to have to force harvest all of these herdables, and then when he gets to feudal age, there's going to be no food for anybody. And his berries are so far forward. I really like this opening from StonePlease. He should be heavily favored here. What about a civ bonus of knowing board starting positions? Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. Maybe, like, no, dude. No. No. Civ bonus full Gaia vision, yeah. What about a civ bonus where you take no damage from wildlife with your villagers? What about that? Or you can shoot any type of wildlife from a distance. So you can shoot wolves with the arrows that you use on boars and deer normally. Speculation for civ bonuses for Mapuche, Muisca, and the Tupi? Don't know. I really hope they're called the Tupi and not like the Toupee or something, because I feel like there'd be a lot of Dave X Toupee jokes. Is this an FC? Oh boy. I mean, he did get the extra boar, right? So it's tough to tell. He's not on gold right now. It's 20 villagers for him. You might think about it with this much food. Does he go for the market? If he does go for the market, he's got to do it outside of the range of Yo's scout. Or I guess Yo can't really do much about it, can he? I mean, he's going to go for some archers, but Yo's eco is kind of hamstrung by the fact he got lame so early, and StonePlease is going to go FC. He's going to go FC John Swordsman, most likely. Damn, that's a really good FC. On the back of getting the boar from Mr. Yo. If he doesn't get the boar and those 2 extra herdables, well, the 2 extra herdables are kind of question mark. But if he doesn't get the boar, he can't pull that off. How good are the Jonathan Swordsmen? Pretty dang good. Let's see what he can do, though. He will be bottlenecked on food a little bit. Now, he can get some extra food by building the barracks, but it's only 55. His berries will be cut off. He doesn't really have any farms. He's got 1 goat remaining, and he's got some food left on this ibex. But his eco will be weak. Unfortunately for Mr. Yo, the units are not weak. The John Swordsmen are quite nice. Three Johns will wreck, yeah. I mean, Yo needs to be walled up, right? More archers coming out. Yo knows exactly what this is. He knows it's a fast castle into John. Is StonePlease going to be able to kill an archer? That's really nice from him. Good job. Oh. Mr. Yo delaying the barracks, getting a little bit of extra damage. It is going to go up, though. StonePlease will just hard commit to this. And StonePlease is going to find another archer here with the scout. That's super nice, dude. That's great value. Cutting off the reinforcements. Already 2 archers killed by that scout. John Swordsman is coming out. 0 on food for StonePlease, but how much can he kill from Mr. Yo? That's the question. Yo needs walls. Walls are the only thing that can stop these guys at this point. He's going to try and go for some. The scout is weak, so it can't deny them. He's got a limited amount of time. He'll be tracking this first guy coming across. Villagers are coming forward now from StonePlease. I like this a lot, guys. I like this a lot from StonePlease. It's looking good. He had some really good lames. He got super fortunate finding the goats and the boar early. And Yo didn't see that. Yo's eco has been in shambles since that point, but really good follow-up from him. Really good adaptation. Great build. The eco is not going to be super strong. Yo will be clicking up to Castle Age soon, but can he survive? Can he survive? That's the question. Siege tower incoming? I don't think you need a siege tower. You go for a mangonel, it's the same thing, right? Mangonel pushes everything away. Castle Age on the way for Yo. What can Yo do? That is the question. What can Yo do? Is it like Monastery Redemption? Is it like double Monastery? I don't think Knights are gonna do that much in time to fight this. It is a siege tower. Wow. I think a mangonel would have been better, to be honest. Siege tower kills monk play? I don't know. Depends how quickly Yo sees it. How quickly does Yo see this siege tower? Can he quick wall behind this? Here comes the siege tower. Mr. Yo, Mr. Yo, Mr. Yo, Mr. Yo. StonePlease thinking about coming in. He's coming in. He's in. He's in. And they just run right past the TC. They don't give a fuck. Stable will be denied. Don't think the villager completes that in time. Mr. Yo trying to wall off the wood line. He's going back towards the stable. John Swordsman can't get in on the gold. Still not a single villager killed yet. And Castle Age is coming in. I still think the mangonel would have done more damage initially than the siege tower. And here's the monastery. Yeah, the mangonel 100% would have done more damage than the siege tower opening. Because now these units are stuck in here. Now, Yo doesn't like the fact that they're stuck in here. Fucking hates it. But, like, imagine a mangonel attacking this area over here, cutting off the wood line. I like the fact this knight goes forward initially, too. I also like the fact that StonePlease has sent the mangonel around this way. He's gone for a monastery. He's going for a monk, but the siege tower has been found by Mr. Yo. He's going to try and cut this off. If he kills the siege tower, then his monks can come out to play legitimately. If he doesn't, then these things can load in the siege tower, run around, and snipe the monks. So first siege tower is dead. Mr. Yo will need to try and save the vills. He converts one John Swordsman. Then the house goes down. More villagers dying. The mangonel is going to die, though. Yo snipes that. Eco behind from StonePlease. He has 31 villagers. As the John Swordsman tries to come in, that guy gets converted as well. Knight goes down. Yo can only focus on so many things at once. The monk inside the monastery. There's a second monastery as well for StonePlease, so he wants to convert those guys. In the battle, 1v1 battle of a converted John Swordsman against the regular guy wins because he heals over time. Yo has to keep that in mind. That's a fine unit to lose to a conversion. If you're Yo, you're like, you're going to waste your conversion on my skirmisher? That's okay. And now this John Swordsman is going forward. Tracked by a monk, though. Eco behind this. 6 on food. For StonePlease, and he's about to run out of the berries. If this push ever runs out of steam, if Yo manages to defend from this push, StonePlease is in big trouble. But Atonement is coming in for StonePlease, and the Siege Tower is coming in as well, which is going to try and negate the monk push. Also, only single layers of wall over here for Mr. Yo. Can he block it off with a villager behind here? It looks like he can. Can he block this off? He can! Oh, boy. Trying to go for another wall here. Yo's, like, kind of panicking here. StonePlease is he's trying to get he's trying to get through there, and one of them got through. Oh, gotta convert that, dude. Monk's targeting the Johns for conversion. Gotta get rid of this guy somehow. Atonement is in for Yo. Atonement is in for StonePlease, and StonePlease is trying to get after these monks. He gets another one. Yo's on the other side of the TC. That Siege Tower will go down shortly. And then he has to get out of here with the John Swordsman, for sure. Scout comes out. It's going to try and block. It's going to try and kill. It's going to try and kill. I think he can kill. I think he can kill. I think he can kill. He got it! Oh my god. Who gets luckier on the conversions? Looks like it's StonePlease. Oh, baby. He just converted 3 monks. This is looking real good for StonePlease. Yo is getting some conversions as well. Yo is out here on the stone. Does Yo go forward with a castle? That would be wild, right? No. Imagine he did, though. What a shit show this game would be if he went forward with a castle. I don't even know if he knows where StonePlease is. Okay, he does. Imagine what a shit show it would be. Is Yo devoted? I don't think he is. He's not. StonePlease devoted? No. Oh, he is now. Gebetto now coming out. John Swordsman being converted by Yo. Holy cow, dude. 36 vills for StonePlease. 37 villagers for Yo. Still no relics collected by StonePlease. Yo's going to heal up his monk. And he gets the conversion on the scout, and he's going to retreat from the siege tower. Monks are coming over on this side now. The Gebettos can't really come out and deal with those. Yo has to be careful, because StonePlease could convert his entire eco over here. So he's going to have to back away. And if they get into conversion wars, one player has devotion, the other doesn't. So that's not great. Siege tower is fucking zooming. The monasteries might go down soon too. You always got to be careful with the Gebetto. They're out of position. Villagers being attacked as well. Where are the Gebetto going? They're going to try and kill the ram. I think he forgot about that army, potentially. Where are the monks from Mr. Yo? They're in the TC, I guess. Yo is sending these guys forward. He's trying to go to the base of StonePlease. StonePlease is now sending more villagers forward. Love to see him collect relics while he can. He's trying to come over here. Yo is somehow still alive. Somehow still alive. Eco Kitty is 11 to 1. Gebetto are being converted. But the monks are out of juice, so maybe the scout can do some damage there. Not likely. 3 Gebetto now for StonePlease. Monks looping around this way. John Swordsman still doing an insane amount of damage underneath the town center. Such a good push from StonePlease. On the back of that boar lame early. And Yo is really struggling to even stay alive in this game. Yo's eco balance is much better. I mean, theoretically, yeah, but he hasn't been able to really take his farms throughout this entire time because the John Swordsman keep coming back with the siege. Exhibit A. Exhibit A. This is a nice snipe by Yo if he sees those. Which he does. Devotion is coming in. It's not in yet, though. And he snipes another monk. There is a villager repairing forward here. He did lose a villager there, but Yo, taking a really bad fight with the villagers against the John Swordsman. The siege tower is quite weak. I don't know if there's enough space in this TC for all of the units. In fact, isn't enough space there. Gebettos are coming back. Yo now deletes all his walls. They're just getting in his way. And he's slowly dealing with this early push. StonePlease needs to start expanding his eco a little bit because Yo is settling down a little bit. We might have ourselves a game. We might have ourselves a game here. I'd love to see StonePlease grab these relics. Well, he can. He can see a lot of them too. 1, 2. I mean, he sees all 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 relic variety map here. Double bit. Oh. Yikes. I mean, no double bit axe for Yo either. Yikes. Redemption now on the way for StonePlease. Tengabetto with devotion for Mr. Yo. That guy's gonna die. This guy's gonna die without getting a conversion likely. There will be one conversion here on the Gebetto. Maybe. Potentially. Nope. We had some conversions back here going on too. And more monks dying over here. Wow. So Yo's gotten some good snipes. There's still a very exposed gold over on this side, which Yo just saw as well. That's definitely thinking like, it's looking like a target over there. 37 vills for him, 46 vills still for StonePlease, so really, really solid. And here come the John Swordsman again. It's a dead monk. Gebetto are going to come over here. They're going to snipe another monk. It's 8 monks for StonePlease. And there's a lot of monks here that Yo can snipe, potentially. He could clear up this entire army here without even getting a conversion. And the siege tower. Although the John Swordsmen are in over here, Yo's got to notice that. He's losing more villagers. 35 villagers for Yo. Oh my god, bro. What a freaking game. What a weird, beautiful game we have going on here. And the siege towers have dropped these off on the wrong side. Yo is going to take the army advantage. Yo is going to clear up a lot of this pressure, and then it's going to come back towards StonePlease's base, and I'm making a call here. I say Yo is going to win this game. I think the Dave_AoE decision desk has made a call that Yo is going to win this game. $16-6 eco KD. Significantly ahead on res collected. The relics are coming in now for StonePlease, finally. He's got a lot of monks, but devotion and Gebetto, it's a good combination. Double bit axe now coming in for Yo. Sick timing on that. 35-35. 2 snipes on the monks. It's back to 9 monks again. Relic number 2 coming in for StonePlease. TC number 2 coming in for Mr. Yo. What's StonePlease's farm eco looking like? He's finally expanding it. Relic number 3 for StonePlease. 16 Gebetto for Mr. Yo. Is Jasar still here? I'd love some live reporting. I'd love some bird's eye view opinions from Jasar. Hopefully he can see through the moistness of the sickness. Scorp's Mango to counter Gebetto? No, that is the last unit you want to counter Gebetto. They will just eat through those. Unless you have like 30 Scorpions with ballistics. And even then, you can micro through that. Mangonels are like the worst thing in the world against them. Light cab? No. You want range units against Gebetto. Range units or monks. Unfortunately, he's kind of stuck into monk at the moment. He's just now trying to make a switch into cav archer. But this whole monk army is going to die. And Stone, please. Oh, boy. It was such a good opening. It was so creative to go FC off of the lame. But he's losing all of his monks. And I don't know if he has enough time to switch into cav archer. Woo CA? Yeah. They're okay. Right? They get bloodlines, husbandry. They're just missing thumb ring. In Castle Age, they're fine. All right. Come the snipes. He doesn't even worry about the cav archers at the moment. And Stone, please, getting pushed back. What? A recovery from Mr. Yo. Refuses to die. Remember the state of his eco when he got to Feudal Age? He saw his opponent was going fast gas, so he couldn't even afford double bid axe. He had like one goat left. Because he got 2 goats lamed and a boar lamed. Would love to see armor on the Gebettos soon, once his eco gets back up there. He's got 3 TCs now. Decent food economy as well. Horse color has come in. Second wood upgrade has come in. Bloodline's now on the way for the cav archers. And arson coming in for the Gebetto. But the cav archers are being sniped down. We still have 3 relics for StonePlease, but Yo has also managed to snag 2 of them. And StonePlease doesn't have a lot of gold. He's going out to this gold, which I'm not certain if Yo has seen. He has. Oh, oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, this is tough for StonePlease. This is really tough. Yo's just going to casually eat through this wall. He'll come forward. He'll snipe this monk without getting converted. Thank you, Devotion. Meanwhile, army finally pushing forward from StonePlease. He doesn't have ballistics. So killing these villas is going to be a little bit tough. And he'll have to worry about his main wood line. And his farm eco back here. And also his university. Might be valuable for Yo to just snipe down that university with the Gebetto. It won't take too long. He decides not to. He's going to leave. Ballistics is on the way. 67 villagers for StonePlease. Yo has the villager lead. 72 vills for him. Eco is expanding. The eco balance looks really solid for Yo. University now coming in. Ballistics is about to be in for these cav archers, and they'll try and take the fight here against the Gebetto. And Yo's just going to leave. And he's found the gold with the converted John Swordsman. So he'll try and leave StonePlease's base, maybe try and hit that at some point. He's going back this way, actually. If he gets in on this wood line, it's over. Like, he could just run under the TC if StonePlease is distracted and get to that wood line. I don't know if he's going to do it. Let's see what he sees. He doesn't know the lumber camp is there, but he can assume that's where he's moved because he didn't see any villagers over here. StonePlease is gone for houses. Those won't last very long at all against the Gebetto. And StonePlease has to keep all his cav archers back there. Eco upgrades coming in for Yo. His economy upgrades are about to look really good once Heavy Plow comes in. Just missing handcart. 4 town centers producing vills. More villagers dying there from StonePlease. The cav archers are in, though. And the Gebetto army should be cleared up. But look at what Yo is doing! He's on the gold over here while he's attacking on this side. StonePlease is down to 64 villagers against 87. Ballistics is now in for Yo because he's got the Scorpions. Ballistics is not for the Gebetto. It's for the Scorpions. And potentially for his castle and maybe TCs as well. Gebeto are so dramatic, dude. Ah. And the eco is phenomenal for Yo. I mean, that is just a masterclass in staying alive. It was such a creative opening from StonePlease. The lame into fast castle. I think he went up to castle age with 22 vills. But the Scorpions have ballistics. So Yo will lose a few villagers. He's got 4 TCs to produce, though. StonePlease still has to worry about these Gebeto. The Cav Archers are coming over. There's still a couple Scorpions over here. It's a decent Cav Archer army for StonePlease. So there's potential for damage. But the economy is so good for you. 47 on food. You had told me earlier in this game, when Yo was getting Siege Tower, John Swordsman pushed, that he would have 47 on food. I'd be like, you're high. Does he have 35 of those on one berry bush? That's sick, dude. 32 Cav Archers is a pretty good number for StonePlease. There's an army over here that's being pushed back. There's an army over here. There's 3 Scorpions to potentially counter that. Plus 2 armor coming in. Light Cav on the way. Handcart on the way. Yo's eco is flying now. He's caught up now in res collected to StonePlease. He was pretty significantly behind earlier. But he is now caught up. And he's about to really scale ahead. With all of these upgrades and 107 villagers. I think StonePlease maybe got a little lost in the sauce with the Siege Tower play. If he had just gone for his standard Siege play with Mangonels, I think Yo would have been in deep trouble. Like an opening Mangonel there instead of a Siege Tower, I think does way more damage. Even the Siege Tower was working to some point. It was. But he also needed to just cover the stone, right? If Yo can't get out to that stone, if he's got like a couple John Swordsmen or whatever just constantly patrolling in and out of there, then he can't go for the castle. If he can't go for the castle, he can't make the comeback work. Gebeto were a key part of this. StonePlease still trying to control. He sees Yo as an imp. It's 115 vills for Yo. Light Cav are coming over. We might even get Farimba soon. And the Cav Archers have been walled off. There's still 2 Scorpions here. So that's some good damage. The Cav Archers, or the Light Cav are coming in towards the Cav Archers. They have the final armor upgrade. Iron Casting is coming in. Farimba might be next after Conscription. And Yo says, enough is enough. You lame me? You Siege Tower my base? You convert all my shit? I will castle drop the middle, somewhat near your monastery. He's definitely thinking more forward than that. But this is what he can get away with. That'll show him. That'll show him something. Farimba on the way. 64 on food for Mr. Yo. 29 on food for StonePlease. He's managed to get close to clicking up to Imp. The Cav Archer play was a good one. It's the only thing that's been keeping him alive right now. After the Monk play clearly stopped working. And he wants to get an Imp in time to actually upgrade his army. What is the late game Cav Archer play from the Wu looking like? Not good. They don't get heavy CA. They don't get the final armor. They don't get Thumb Ring. They don't get Parthian tactics. Oh boy. And yeah, the eco is insane for Mid-feudal. Damn, dude. Damn, bro. This is just what a comeback, honestly. It's gotta feel bad for StonePlease. He had him. He had him right where he wanted him. It was such a good strategy. He can go into Halb, but he's out of gold now. And the Farimba Light Cav are coming in, so there's going to be a lot of dead vills. 7 plus Sev. 7? 7 plus Sev? 7? Sev plus Sev. Attack on the Light Cav. Very, very strong. He says GG. Yo wins that one. Yo probably needs a smoke break after that. StonePlease might need a smoke break after that. Oh, God. What a cool game. 2 good ones in a row. Two good ones in a row. I don't even know if that's a throw from StonePlease. I really don't, because he was applying so much pressure for so long. Like, the only thing that might have been better, number one, I said the Mangonel early to actually attack the villagers before Yo's even in Castle Age, right? StonePlease has that, like, siege out early. Really early. Really, really early. Right? Siege Tower's coming out. Yo's not even there yet. If he goes Mangonel first, then he can attack this wood line. He can think about pressuring this side. He can start attacking the TC. You can follow up with a siege tower after that and get your guys in. But after that point, he just didn't cut off the stone, and that's it. He was providing so much pressure here. Yo was really, really struggling through this whole process. And he just noticed the stone a little bit too late. What about 1 ram and 1 scorp? Yo just walls behind that, right? I don't think a ram opening is very good there. Maybe Mangonel and then ram. But you have to have something that can actually damage the units behind. I also, like, I really do believe that that strat would have worked against 90% of players. Like, maybe Yo, ACCM, Hera stay in that game. There's very few that would still stay in there when they've got those guys running around their base and everything. All right, so Wu is a loss. Malians is a win. Daniel stays in? No. Has StonePlease had any previous tournament results? He's been doing quite well recently for, like, his standard, right? If we look at, like, tournament elo, he's still not in the top 50. And I don't think he's in the top 50 for AT. No, he's 46 on ATP. So it's not bad. He's climbing, for sure. Getting a big result against Dogao is probably one of the biggest results he's had in his career so far. We look at his Wikipedia page. A couple A tiers, 17th to 20th, 17th to 32nd. Not a lot of results. But he's getting better. Is he in TTL also? It looks like he might be in Gold League. No, Silver League? I don't. Yeah, he's in Gold League. He made it through Silver League. Okay. I think, anyway. Okay. So Yo is playing as the Mayans. StonePlease is playing as the Khmer. Is it another fast castle play? It's probably not infantry if you're playing Khmer, unless you really want to surprise your opponent. But Yo with the Eagle is likely going to be forward and scouting. It could be just a scout opening for StonePlease. I don't know. Yo's map is okay if he can lock down this gold. You really need gold as a meso civ, especially as Mayans. The berries are at the back. There's a back wood line, which is really nice. It's wallable, which is great. StonePlease's map, forward gold, forward berries, but the wood lines are super good. Who here thinks it's going to be a fast castle? Type 1 if you think it's going to be a fast castle. 69 if you think it's not going to be a fast castle. Me? I said type 1, Brian. 69, eh? All right. Tree, stop adding me, bro. Corner check. That's an okay corner. That corner is decent. This corner is meh. That corner is pretty good. Okay, so this is one of the generations where you have the random gazelle spread all over the map. Most of the generations are like this, where you just have like spread out deer and whatnot. But you do have other patches near-ish to your base that you can push in from. Left corner was pretty cozy. It is pretty cozy, isn't it? All right, really interested in the opening here. I don't think Mr. Yo is going to play into a drush or men-at-arms. He generally doesn't do that. It is possible, but he's usually not that guy. He's trying to come out here and lock down the gold right away. So he wants to build in front of the gold. I'm surprised that house isn't a little bit further as well. But maybe he's thinking, I'm playing against Khmer. I'm probably going to be playing against scouts. And he will go for the barracks, okay. So it might be men-at-arms for Mr. Yo. I guess it's a good unit against Khmer. If you think they're going to open scouts, men-at-arms with a couple spearmen could be really, really solid. What kind of guy are you, Dave? I'm a monk rush kind of guy. That's right. I do it for the team, Lars. When playing Mayans, Yo opens men-at-arms 18% of 1v1 games. That's not a lot for Mayans. I think most players, it would be way more common. That's like less than 1 every 5 games. But he should be doing it here. If he's sending a second one out to the golds, once he gets the food in, he should start queuing militia, most likely. And StonePlease is still pushing in deer. So it's 17 villagers for him. Anyone that types 69 is an idiot. And it'll be a stable opening for StonePlease. Does Yo play other maps more than Arabia, though? No, I think Yo probably plays Arabia the most. It's generally the map you get the most on the high-level queue, right? All right, so StonePlease with some good scouting here. He finds the barracks, sees the flags on it, knows what's coming in. His stable is already up, and the scouts are coming in. And he did a good job pushing deer and then finding that barracks right away with his scout. So he's still got some food available under his TCs. He doesn't have to invest into the farms right away. He can maybe go for a range immediately, although that's really going to strain his economy. Is Yo more dangerous after a smoke break? 100%, yes. I've seen it, dude. I've seen it. Okay. Men at arms on the way. The spearman is coming forward immediately. And men at arms can be very dangerous against Khmer. That's why StonePlease is going for the archer range right away. If the Khmer are playing into scouts and the spearman joins up with these immediately, this is a big problem for him, right? It's very, very tough to clear up. Now, it's time to make a decision here for StonePlease. Does he want to just defend with that range, or does he want to bring the scouts back? Personally, I kind of think it's better to bring the scouts back and clear the men-at-arms army before the range units can meet up with it. And then use your skirmishers to go after the spearmen to help your scouts get a good fight. But he's going to have the scouts forward, and he's going to kill a villager. Yo is going to meet up this army with archers, though. And he sends the spearmen back. Because he knows the scouts are back here. He knows they're not waiting near this army forward. He's got 4 villagers idled on this side. And he's attacking the villagers on the berries. Spearman coming forward with an archer from Mr. Yo. StonePlease just waiting around here with the scouts. Yo hasn't seen those in a long time. So he's got to send some more spearmen forward for this army, for sure. He's got the eagle forward there, which is okay. Just waiting for that other archer to meet up. These are going to be found by the scouts from StonePlease. Great job cutting off the reinforcements. Doesn't dive on that. He just goes after this army. Yo has to leave with this one. Wasn't a huge fan of Yo getting a little bit greedy with his spearman numbers. Probably should have just kept producing. Kept that one forward. This is really nice from StonePlease. And the men-at-arms go down. The eagle's going to get killed eventually. The scouts and skirmishers are good to come forward. And the eco behind is looking decent, right? Some idle time here, whatever. More res collected for StonePlease. He killed the villagers, so there goes the Mayans' villager advantage from earlier on in the game. There's a little bit of idle TC time for both players as Yo tries to wall up. And that's a nice tower from him, too. No bid axe from Yo. True. Second game in a row. No double bid axe. It is a tight build to go men-at-arms into archers, but with Mayans, you should be able to do it and get double bid axe comfortably. I think he's just forgotten completely. How do I block a user? Have you tried a firewall, Oyo? Fletching coming in for you. No double bid axe hurts a lot. Yeah, he's clearly forgotten it now. I think he didn't want to do it early because he needed the res. But he's very clearly forgotten it now. He's got enough for it at the moment. Fletching on the way. For StonePlease. It's a good position for him to sit because it kind of holds the archers in. It was a great tower from Yo. Good timing on that tower to protect the gold. But the archers are staying at home. So there's no threat forward into StonePlease's base. The food is flying in as it does with Khmer. He's on gold as well, so he should get a really, really solid castle timing. Mr. Yo should have a pretty good castle timing himself, though. And against this type of army, you can start to mass up eagles if you want to. Yo will actually replace the market because this position is more valuable for him to try and stop this push. You still need to wall this side, though, and try to avoid losing the archers over here. Nice push from StonePlease. Really have been impressed by StonePlease so far in this set. Mr. Yo is a tough customer, dude. He's probably, like, favored to make it to top 4 in this tournament. He's usually semi-final in, like, every tournament he plays in. If StonePlease can somehow win this set, that's a massive upset. After upsetting Dogao 3-1 as well. If he can even take it to game 5, that would be sick. He's a top 5 player in the world. I think there's an argument to say he's the 3rd best player in the world currently. Hera and Leary are clearly 1 and 2. Number 3 is like either Viper or Mr. Yo. Based on results, I think Yo probably has a better argument, potentially. Wait, you're talking about Yo? I think you were. I thought you were talking about StonePlease. No. StonePlease is great. He's got some work to do before he's there, though. He's got a lot of work to do. It's clearly Beery. Everyone is clearly Beery, bro. 3rd barracks for Mr. Yo. So it's gonna be Eagles. StonePlease hasn't seen that yet. He's been busy on the other side. He only saw the 1st barracks. He didn't see the other 2. So he still doesn't know what Yo is fully going into. It could be crossbows for all he knows. And now Yo is pushing forward because he doesn't feel much of a threat from these skirmishers and the scouts. Now there is still opportunities for damage from those skirms. Especially once they upgrade and they get Bod Canero. But Yo is fairly safe at the moment. And he's just going to push forward. And now StonePlease can see the Eagles as he goes into Elite Skirm. Might want to think about putting that res into Knights instead. But he does get the upgrade. He does get Bod Canero. It's a big investment for him. I guess he wants Elite Skirm for these units forward. Not necessarily for the ones in defense. Still no double bid axe for Mr. Yo. But he's not far behind on Rest Collected. Like, not far at all. Eagle upgrade comes in at the perfect time for Mr. Yo. It doesn't get them that much. It gets them a little bit of extra HP and a little bit of bonus damage against the cavalry. But it's much more intimidating to fight up against these Eagles as Eagle Warriors rather than Eagle Scouts, right? I think it's like 5 extra HP and like +3 against cavalry instead of +2. So it does make a difference. More Eagles coming in from Yo. When do we get the wood upgrade, Yo? When do you feel comfortable getting the wood upgrade? Now? Are we getting it now? At some point, he's going to go to the lumber camp and look for it. He's going to look for Bosaw at the lumber camp at some point. And he's going to see he doesn't have double bid axe. Feels like now. 3, 2, 1. Bop. Bop. Wheelbarrow even on the way for StonePlease. So good eco upgrades for him. Just missing the second wood upgrade. Second stable now being added from him. Yo walls this in. Good job there. And the Eagles are coming out for the skirms. But there's quite a few knights here. They are getting forging. They do have bloodlines. They do have the armor. Can Yo fight this? It feels like he has enough to commit against this fight. Potentially. He'll go after the skirmishers instead. He's ignoring the knights. And that is some horrendous pathing for StonePlease immediately into the entire army of Eagles. So Yo accomplishes his goal, I suppose. He kills the skirms. And then he's out with whatever Eagles he can save. Yo, we need yo. 3, 2, 1, bop. Pikeman instead. Okay. We're doing it live, dude. We're just doing it without any wood upgrade whatsoever. Probably hotkey issue? I don't think it's a hotkey issue. I think he just forgot. Husbandry now on the way. It's a lot of knights for StonePlease. 12 knights. Got the pikemen being added in. We have monks here as well for Mr. Yo. And wheelbarrow is coming in. Okay, now he's thinking eco upgrades. He's thinking it, you know? Great farm eco from StonePlease. He adds another range, so the skirmishers are coming back. So it was a good job if StonePlease wants to add skirms now to try and deal with the pikemen and the monks. Good job from Yo clearing up those skirmishers earlier. Would have been a much more dangerous massive skirms if he had 11 more of them. And a cav archer being added in from StonePlease too. Second wood upgrade coming in from StonePlease. Mr. Yo still hasn't gotten his first one. What do you guys think what's the time in game that he figures out he doesn't have double bit axe? I'm going to say 31:23. Oh, misclick there from Yo. He's trying to escape with the Eagles. That definitely was not worth it running in there. More cav archers coming in. Relics also being collected from Mr. Yo. He's already gotten two of them. More Eagles on the way, but it's a really nice army for StonePlease. It's a fantastic army for StonePlease. There's a lot of wood floating for Mr. Yo, too. He could go for another TC somewhere over here, potentially. He could go for more farms to expand his eco. He doesn't really need it for eco or for eagle production. But you got to find a way to use that wood for sure. There it is. Another TC at the back. What'd I say? 31:23? Soon. More farms being added in. Let's take a look at StonePlease's eco again. Market coming up for him. Ballistics on the way. Still only one town center, but he's heading on to Stone now. And he's looping around this way. He actually might find that TC before it's complete. This could be really good timing for him. This could be phenomenal timing for StonePlease. How quickly does he see the TC? It's at 73, 74, 75, 76, 78. Yo needs to leave. And Ballistics comes in just on time to snipe some of these villagers. No, they get away. At the same time, though, Yo is coming in. StonePlease needs quick walls. Can he get them? Can he get them? Can he get them? Bop! He gets it! And he gets the wall over here? Yes, he does. He can save the villagers maybe in the house. There wasn't enough space there. There's going to be villagers going down over here. And he pulls the whole army back to deal with it. He pulls all of the army back to deal with it. Successful raid for Mr. Yo. I think he takes that trade all day. He takes that trade all day. And he even gets some conversions here. And the monks are going to live because this one's going to heal that monk. Wow, that was so good for him. He forced the army back. He got more villager kills. He did lose some over here, but the TC eventually goes up. Still no double bit axe. Don't need it to win, apparently. And now the Eagles and Pikes are getting a good initial engagement. And the Knights aren't being pulled back for whatever reason against the Pikemen. So StonePlease is going to take a lot of damage, but he does clear it up. And he will come forward once again. Yo's unit production has been really solid, though. University now coming up for him. He's trying to wall off this side. That's a great wood line all the way to the edge, except for the gap. Mind the gap, Yo. He doesn't know. Look at him. He's like, which one's higher HP? Couldn't decide. Four relics as well for Yo. Really solid job from him, but StonePlease is getting aggro. He's getting aggressive. He don't care. He's got enough stone, and he's going to put a castle right on Yo's face, and that's within range of the monastery with the four relics. So that's an extremely dangerous castle for Yo. It's on the gold, it's on the TC with the farms, it's on the cusp of this hill. It's within range of the monastery, which has his four relics inside. Like, that's really, really, really dangerous. And Yo will need to go out to another gold over here. He's not going to be able to deny that castle. He's going to have to pull all of his army away. Might get a couple kills here, but the Knights are in at the back there, too. At the same time, Yo is trying to come in this way. He's getting arson. There are Knights here to defend, though. +2 armor, +2 attacks. Still not in for StonePlease, but that's a phenomenal position he's found himself forward. And he might even have enough stone soon for a second follow-up castle. And look at this sneaky army in the back, too. Sneaky army at the back of Yo's base. Yo thinks he's secure. He's got half of his eco on stone right now. He's trying to go for a lumber camp. Still doesn't have double bit axe. Now he'll need to retreat to the town center that's already under fire as StonePlease tries to get out of dodge with these knights. He might be able to garrison them in the castle. He might be able to hop inside the castle. Eagles are still fighting over here. StonePlease is going to clear that up. Really well played from him so far. Still no double bit axe for Yo. God, he's going to feel so bad. When he finally noticed. Does he finish the game? Does the game finish without him getting double bit axe? That is the new question. It doesn't matter about timing. It's a really tough fight for him. He's losing every single fight. Look at the KD. Yo still has a decent eco, despite not having double bit axe. But he's losing every single fight he engages in. Now he has to run with these vills again. This has been such a tough set with the exception of game number 1. Every single game has been super close, and it's just been survival mode for Mr. Yo 90% of the time. Now there's a castle coming up from StonePlease. Yo could go for a counter castle here if he sees it. It looks like he deleted the farms. He thought about it. He thought about it. He thought about it. He's not doing it. He might end up putting it back here somewhere. Still no double bit axe. And this is a dangerous army. Imperial Age also on the way for StonePlease. Does Yo come forward with this? Does he go for a forward castle? He goes for a castle here. I was thinking, like, if he goes for a castle here, dude, the game turns on, it flips on its head. Because then he gets a gold right there. He starts pressuring StonePlease's eco. Obviously, he gives up a lot to do it. But it could have been the play that changes this around. Imperial Age is on the way for Yo. double bit axe. He's gonna get it soon, guys. He's gonna get it soon. He's gonna get it. 3, 2, 1. Bop. Bop. Oh my god. Imagine how much better Ezekiel would have been. Holy cow. Cav archers coming in. The gold is still exposed here. Despite having the castle on the hill, it's a little bit far away from this. It's another relic coming in for Yo. He still has these 4 relics in here. The monastery has not been taken out, so the relic gold accumulated is actually really solid for him. And he still has more villagers than StonePlease, but StonePlease has this really, really strong army. I would have liked to see him use it a little bit more. Like, he never really got in here and investigated all that much, and Yo still has some villagers alive on this side. Plumed archers now coming out for Mr. Yo. Love seeing a wood-heavy comp with no wood upgrade. What's he doing with the army at his base? That's a good question, right? It's a great question. I think it's because he doesn't have castles defensively. He's got his castles forward, so he has to keep his army back here because he's worried about the raids. And the raids have been coming in from time to time, but Elite Eagle Warrior already on the way for Mr. Yo. He is housed. He's about to lose his relics on this side. We'll see if he can snipe those back at some point. And he's going to lose his eco over here, too, if the Treb stops missing. But he will have really good units to come forward and raid. And like I said, there's no castle defending this area for StonePlease. So he'll need to use his Cav Archers or his Cavaliers soon to defend that. Yo will be defending with pikemen and with plumes and this castle. And then he will send his eagles forward. And these eagles are going to be incredibly dangerous. And StonePlease will need to send his army back to defend. Cavalier do okay against eagles? Yeah, Cavalier do great against eagles. But the problem with using them against eagles is that they're not helping forward. Yo has a hill. Might be on level ground because I think StonePlease snuck this on the edge of the hill. No, it looks like he has the advantage. So he's got a hill to attack that castle. And now he's found a hill against the Cavalier as well, and he takes the fight. But the Cavalier should be equal to that. And they clear that up easily. El Dorado before double bit axe. I mean, Mayan's wood lasts longer already, but Yo wants his wood to last super long. He's very fond of these wood lines. Converted a Cavalier. Not able to get the Treb, though. Loses another town center, so I think that's town center number 3 he's lost. He'll attempt a castle over here, but the skirmishers are over on this side. Eagles now have El Dorado, so they're 100 HP. Very, very strong Eagles with the final armor upgrade. Iron Casting now coming in for Mr. Yo. StonePlease once again walling off his Trebs. He's really good at that. But these Eagles have a lot of HP, and there's not that many Cavalier here. The Eagles should be able to chew through those. Yo is repairing the Trebs. I think StonePlease will lose his entire army over here. He also hasn't really spotted this castle. The Cavalier is coming over. It's finally been noticed from him. He's bringing the skirmishers over, and Yo will probably lose those villas. But StonePlease is going to lose all of the pressure forward on this side. Chemistry comes in for him now. This feels like Yo's game. Double bit axe be damned. Double bit axe be damned. If we've seen a weakness here from StonePlease in this set, it is definitely not the openings, with the exception of game 1, which was just a really, really solid defense from Yo. And some minor mistakes from StonePlease. It's definitely more in the transitions, right? And that's where the That's where the top players feast. What on the fuck are you up to? What the fuck? Like, Mr. Yo is one of the best transitional players in the world. He will defend, get his eco up, and then he will transition into exactly the unit he needs, exactly the strategy he needs. StonePlease is a little bit more hesitant. He wasn't really doing much with his army. He was kind of hanging around the middle. He pulled the army back. He gave Yo the time he needed to go up to Imp to get his eco sorted somewhat, with the exception of double bit axe missing, and get into the upgrades and army that he needed. And now StonePlease is absolutely cooked. That's sick, dude. What a sick set. Hey, double bit. I mean, at this point, don't even get it, dude. At this point, don't even get it. 49-56. And it comes in and he wins the game, guys. If anything proves that double bit axe is the best tech in the game, Yo just won within a second of getting that. GG, well played. Good luck next. Great games, great set, really well played, StonePlease. Huge props in the chat, please, for him. He did a great job. This was really, really good gameplay from both. StonePlease is fighting up against one of the potentially top 3 players in the world at the moment. It's a lot harder than it looks to take him down, even from a winning possession, or winning position, possession of winning position, whatever. Super solid stuff from him. (3-1). Still have not had a 5-game set in the round of 32. Maybe we change that later on today. Imagine how much higher that wood collected stat would be. Holy cow, dude. Grabbing the relics was super nice for Yo. He just pushed them back. He snagged 4 relics super casually. Yo was up against it this set, though. I think he's probably very surprised at how hard he had to work for that.